Good afternoon, everybody. Tour Travels here. I thought I'd give you an update on what I've been getting up to since my last Odessa video. Now, I'm currently in the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. Now, over the years, I spent a lot of time in this city. I first came here in 2010. I'm coming back here quite regularly to visit some old friends and hang out. So the situation I've been in lately is that I'm waiting for the borders to open in Russia because I'm planning a big trip there. Now, as you may know from my previous videos, I recently got my Serbian passport, and that was very helpful as ordinarily I could go to Russia with no visa. Now, the situation at the moment is that Serbians can't go from Serbia to Russia, but British people can go from the UK to Russia. So the only snag with that is if I were to travel on my British passport, I would need a visa to enter Russia. And to be honest, getting the visa as a British person is a bit of a ball ache. You have to go to London, get your fingerprints done, fill out a big online application, and pay quite a reasonable amount of money as well. So I'm now in a park on the outskirts of Lviv called Vysoki Zamok, and stumbled across a nice little zoo. So as we can see here, we got some foxes. I can't recall ever being so close to a fox before. In London, where I used to live, they're ubiquitous. They're absolutely everywhere at night time and in the evenings, but getting close to them is another story. In this cage we've got some birds of prey. I think they might be golden eagles. I'm sure somebody can confirm or correct that for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them I can see. This one trying to get out, I'm not surprised. So as I said in my last video, I'm still suffering from the effects of coronavirus. My sense of smell is still probably 50-50 at best. So outside I can't smell very much, but I can smell something emanating from this enclosure. I think these are goats. Some kind of goat. Oh, there's a pig in there. Maybe he's the one making all the smell. Some little lambs in here. Here we've got a bunch of geese and something that looks like herons or cranes. Maybe somebody can correct me on that one. I'm not absolutely sure. I'm not sure if they're dangerous. These crane things have got quite menacing looking beaks. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of their attacks. They're kind of just standing around, not quite sure what to do with themselves. So in this little house we've got some, what it looks like, giant rats. Not quite sure what they are. But unusually, inside this house full of rats, there's some kind of bird, seagull maybe. They're obviously not interested in eating it. I think these two things are porcupines. More of these crane things. And here we've got some pigeons. I'm not quite sure why anybody's interested in seeing a bunch of pigeons, but there we go. Oh, what's this? Some dog thing. No idea. Whoa. Hello. This looks like some kind of anteater. As you can probably tell, my knowledge of wildlife is pretty limited. So as I told you a few weeks ago, I contracted coronavirus. But I've also got another kind of medical problem that's been plaguing me since earlier on this year. When I got back from Egypt, I think it was back in February or March, I managed a herniated disc in my back. So this is still causing me problems, you know, some 6 or 7 months later. So yeah, this herniated disc, it's causing me something called sciatica, which is an irritation of the sciatic nerve that goes down my legs. So in one leg I get a fair bit of pain sometimes, but not just my legs, also in my arms sometimes and in my back. So it's a real nuisance, and I'm still getting some medical care for this. So I went to the doctor here in Ukraine about this sciatica problem, and he recommended a number of things. One of them was walking, another one swimming, and also yoga. Now, I've never tried yoga in my life. It's one of these things I always wanted to try but never could be bothered. And so yeah, last week I tried for the first time, and I have to say it was really amazing. Now, a piece of good news is that I've bought a new camera. Woohoo! So with this YouTube malarkey, I've made enough money now to cover buying a new one. I was getting quite disappointed with the last camera, because although it was pretty decent in you know, good light conditions, in kind of dodgy lights like this, it was really rather poor, I have to say. It was a GoPro Hero 7 Silver. So I'm hoping you see some improvement in the video quality. Now, I'm going to wait until the end of this month and assess the situation with regard to coronavirus, because everything I see in the media says we're already in a second wave, and the situation's getting worse and worse. So, you know, there's likely to be harsher restrictions and closures of borders, so I might not even be able to leave Ukraine. I hope not, but even if that did happen, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's very nice here, very comfortable and safe, and I got friends around to spend time with. So my plan, if I actually manage to get into Russia, is, like I say, do a big trip around the country. So I'm going to go to St. Petersburg, Moscow, maybe some southern cities like Krasnodar, Sochi, and then probably take the Trans-Siberian Railway all the way through Siberia, obviously, and end up in Vladivostok, maybe go to Kamchatka. That'll be exciting, but also bloody cold, because I was planning to do this trip earlier this year in springtime, not in almost winter, for God's sake. So I'm going to have to travel with a lot of very warm clothes and be prepared for the coldest temperatures that I've ever experienced. Now, some of you have been asking whether I'm likely to be meeting up with Bold & Bankrupt again anytime soon. And the answer is, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, he's in Prague now, in the Czech Republic, chilling out there, recovering from his health issues. But we're keeping each other abreast on our travel plans. And who knows, maybe sometime soon we could meet up in some old Soviet vodka bar somewhere.
сало на хліб.
Немає часу. Ваша яма.
Наш смачненький жебрак і львівського письменника Кості Грека у книзі «Два солони чебурека». Придбай книгу Кості Грека, будеш їсти чебурека.
наступний, так, хто починає? Так, у вас є 3 спроби. Саша, люб'язно, подарує свій квиток. У вас, я розумію, так на матч сьогодні є. Ну, все, фактично, я думаю, що так буде початку. Дякую, Саша, давайте поблудуємо Саші, поблудуємо вам. Дякуємо. Через 5 хвилин зустрічаємося, через 10. 4 квиточки ще раз зіграємо обов'язково.
Alles wat ik eruit, dat is fout, fout. Answer the wrong shit and laugh. Instead of big deals, small
шварів.
У нас точно все там грає. Танка прибіжить і вже щось збирає.
На річницю робити.